Standing ovation from a table right there. Pumapalakpak para sa trailer na yan, sa teaser na yan. Grabe! Grabe talaga. And actually, for all the people watching online and sa lahat ng mga friends po natin from the media, this is the first time na napagod po ng cast itong final trailer na po yun na ito. Grabe, no? Figuratively, literally, pasabog kung pasabog. As if you asked, as if they said, you want action? We'll give you action. Sobrang talagang, mind-blowing. What can you say about that trailer? Let's ask Richard first. Your thoughts?
Ngayon ko na din napanood yung trailer. Congrats to the team. Congrats everyone. The hard work paid off. Ganda. Ganda ng trailer. Wala akong masabi. I'm proud of our team. And maraming salamat of course sa lahat ng mga Taga-Manawi na nag-welcome sa amin.
Napakaganda talaga. How about you, Deej?
Masaya pero siyempre nakakalungkot dahil alam natin ang huli na yun. Nakakapis lang and still very excited and nakakabitin.
For now, kasi iba yung tingin ni Miss Des, sabi ni Miss Des, anong for now? Okay, Miss Des, baka mamaya may magtanong ng upcoming brand new season, no? Pero with all regards to the questions, simulan na natin ang ating Q&A. You guys ready? Okay, let's start with, again, Richard. Richard, out of all the missions, ang daming nangyari. Ano ba yung pinaka-paborito mong mission?
Ako, hindi ko masabi kung yung pinaka-paborito kong mission kasi every mission talagang pinaghirapan namin, naging exciting na experience for everyone. And every mission, habang tumatagal, mas nagiging close yung buong grupo. Not only the actors, but also the production. And mas nagagamay namin isa't isa. And ito sa finale, I think dito talaga nagbunga lahat ng lahat ng buwelo ng grupo namin. Dito namin na ibuhos, dito namin ibigay. So, you know, bittersweet yung finale namin. You know, I think it's mag-enjoy yung mga audience natin sa finale. Also nakakalungkot dahil ito na yung huli for season 1.
Actually, it's so great that you mentioned na grabe yung samahan na nabuo not just on screen, no? Pero lahat ng mga cast, even the crew, the creatives, hindi lang pamilya, brotherhood ang nangyari dito sa Incognito. I was talking to Baron kanina, I had an opportunity, at may rule kayo dito sa cast, di ba? Bawal ang Baron, can you say that? It's okay, we're online. Okay. Can you expound on that? Bawal lang yung sinabi mo.
Kasi, syempre, it was my first time to work with, amazing professional stars. So, yung first sa Palawan pa lang, everybody knew the script, everybody knew their lines, and I was like, oh wow, I was on my toes. So, nireview ko lang yung script once. Nung nakita kong alam nila yung mangyayari, and they give suggestions also na mas mapaganda yung show and yung story. Well, bumalik ako sa kwarto, ginasal mo 4 times para makasabay. But yeah, so ang laki ng growth ko as an actor working with these talented people and crew and staff.
So great to hear. Thank you. Okay. Daniel, we got questions coming from our press. Ito galing kay G of Malaya Business Insight. The question is, this has shown a sympathetic kuya and very principled Daniel to the audience. What have you learned from playing your role and what are your feelings on saying goodbye to your character? You got 1 minute to answer the question.
Well, una siyempre mahirap pang bitawan ng karakter dahil isa yung gawin nito eh. Isa yung gawin mo sa kasama itong mga ito. Kasama sila direct, itong buong cast, yung production, yung staff namin, masyadong masayang gawin. Dahil hindi siya naging madali. Kaya mas masarap yung tagumpay sa dulo eh. Yan yun. Next question, no? Natutunan bilang utol is siguro kung paano magmahal ng ganong kalagit sa isang tao katulad ng kapatid ko si John, di ba? Nakita naman natin lahat ng mga pinagdaanan ni Andres para mahanap na yung utol niya. At nung nakita siya, ganun pa yung nangyari, di ba? Pero still, hindi niya tinalikuran yung kapatid. Kaya para sa akin kasi ganun ang pagmamahal na totoo, di ba? Ano man ang kagaya ni Jun, kung ano man yung naging karakter niya o pagkatao niya nung nakita ko siya, hindi ako nawawala ng pag-asa na may pagbabago, di ba? Na pwede kang magbago. Ganun. Hindi ko agad tatalikuran yung mga ganung tao. So, siguro isa yun sa mga natutunan ko.
So, any learnings?
Kasi ang dami nung natutunan talaga. Pero isa yun.
Maraming salamat sa pag-emphasize niyo, Daniel. Okay, let's go to the next listener. From J, certified kapamilya, sa mga episodes na naipalabas na, which scene was your favorite or pinakatumatak sa'yo bilang director?
There are several scenes talaga na tumatak sa akin, pero on hand, ang naisip ko agad yung when they are on a mission to get Timor, and then nung i-deliver na sana nila si Timor, na-assassinate si Timor ng hawak nila. So that shows they're not perfect, they're not superhumans. Mga tao sila na natatalo. That's their first defeat. And then another scene that tumatak sa akin na paborito ko siya may shoot, paborito ko siya gawin, yung may mission sila na tumbok nila yung pera ni isa na yung patay. Nung they encounter this huge amount of cash, doon nakita yung humanity nila na hindi sila perfect. Talagang nayanig yung buong core nila kung they would do the right thing or they would do they would follow their need as a human being.
Mga morality issues din close in this show, no? Okay, I'm sure you guys are curious kasi natanong ko rin kanina kina Anthony kung gaano katagal mag-shoot ng isang eksena. Then on average, kasi this is an action-packed serye, di ba? Gaano katagal i-shoot yung isang serye? Kasi coming from what Daniel said, matagal, mahirap. Bawat eksena, bawat episode, kaya mas masarap yung tagumpay.
I'll give an example. For example, they are 7 of them in an action scene. So you have to repeat all the movements, very good take ng 7 times because you have to keep on shooting it. They have to repeat it, the whole action scenes ng paulit-ulit ng 7 kasi iba-ibang angle and each and everyone needs to give them their own highlight shots. So we have to keep on doing it. Ganun ka-intense, ganun ka nakakapagod. So, mas 7 times more difficult ito gawin than ibang action projects that I did because we have all 7 of them is bida and superstars in their own right.
Well, that is true. We got superstars in the cast and also behind the camera. Miss Des, grabe. Grabe itong programang to. Ha? Parang gusto mo ba maging part ng cast? Miss Des, ano yung mga film or series, either international or local, ang naging inspirasyon niyo po sa pagbuo ng Incognito?
At first, Money Heist, tapos Band of Brothers. But beyond that, yung past. Kasi Incognito is a story of second chances. Second chances, worth, and family. So alam naman natin yung pinagdaanan ng superstar cast natin. So hindi kami lumayo sa tunay na buhay. Instead, lumapit kami. Yun yung inspiration namin.
Gusto ko pong mag-follow up pero mahal ko po ang trabaho ko, Miss Des. Kaya papabayaan po natin. Okay, to the creatives. Okay, to Sir Andy kita in how do you come up with storylines and plot twists that touch upon social and cultural issues in the Philippines?
May consultant talaga. consultant kami, so may tinatanong kami naman. Kasi yung mga PMCs, ibang-iba. Talaga, ako personally, ngayon ko lang sila din na-discover. So, consultant kami. And of course, we watch a lot of news and documentaries. Kaya pag napanood yung mga kontrata nila, somehow, familiar sa akin yung ano na to, kontrabida na to. Kasi inspired siya by their diligence.
And socially relevant.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you so much for creating this great project. Ito, moving on to J Certified Kapamilya Tubaron. In one of your recent social media posts, nabanggit mo na you enjoyed the good guy role. And to be fair, super effective ka, mapag-good guy. Is this your first time?
I would say,
In a role, in a role.
yeah, that's yes. First time. And it's quite challenging also, no? Kasi parang master. Sabi nga ni Direk, yesterday sa akin, na master ko na yung medical crazy character. So, iba naman timpla pagdating sa good guy role kasi it tends to be boring. So, kailangan tayo timpla. And buta na we have great writers, no, to make each character interesting. So, I would say, Miguel hits home talaga kasi gaya na sinabi ni Chang Destiny na close sa mga characters namin. I'm a recovering alcoholic. Miguel is also a recovering alcoholic. Dati akong doktor sa mga ibang bisyo. Hindi naman doktor. Tsaka magaling din ako sumipat noon. Sniper din ako noon. Pero ngayon yung mga tinitira mo na yung mga bad guys. So, I'm just grateful na nabigyan po ng ABS-CBN Star Creatives Studio 360 ng ganitong klaseng role, and I will cherish this for the rest of my life. Sana nga, season 2. Love you guys.
Nakita ko po yung ngiti ni Miss Des from where I'm standing. Hopefully, mangyayari yan. Coming soon. Thank you, Sir Byron. Maurice, we had a question coming from Albert Bryan, the Chicanes. I think it's Chicanes app. You've been praised for your daring and versatile performance in the series. Were there any particular scenes or moments that pushed you out of your comfort zone?
I think generally speaking, it's the most challenging part is, you know, accepting this whole project. Kasi the fact that it's my first time working on an action-packed series. So it was very challenging for me. Syempre may mga moments that I doubted myself, kung kaya ko ba talaga. Am I really gonna look believable? Being, you know, being in this frame that I have, you know, kailangan maging tough. So I had doubts. But it was really the training that really helped me. Meeting our director, meeting our stunt choreographers, the trainings that we had, the military consultants that that taught us all of the technical stuff kapag may role na ganito. Na-meet ko rin yung Studio 360, the people behind Studio 360 na sobrang sipag, sobrang game na game gumawa ng mga action stunts. Yun talaga yung tumulong sa akin eh. Syempre, during the day one, may kaba, but mas nangibabaw yung excitement. And also the fact that there's no room for hesitation. You really have to prove yourself. Kasi malaking blessing sa akin for me to be considered Gab Rivera in the show. It's really amazing. Biggest blessing. Dream come true to gumawa ng action series. So, I'm grateful. Yes, may challenges, but feeling ko pinaka-challenge is saying goodbye to this world and to the everyday shoot ng Incognito. Yeah.
It's a blessing for us na tinanggap mo actually yung role na to. Thank you. And actually, since we're from the same managers, ni Maris, nalaman mo yung schedule, it takes so much time for the preparation para dito. How long did you prepare to get into your shape, to know the fighting styles? Matagal din.
Yes, before kami nag day one, actually, it was actually pretty long, but it was on and off 3 months na training, tactical training, hand-to-hand combat, MMA, Pakiki, all these things that I haven't heard before and so unfamiliar to me. So thank you for this project kasi I think I found a new hobby and things that I am gonna apply in real life. Not the killing part, but the training part.
The training, the
Yes.
discipline.
The discipline and, you know, the widely known masculine hobbies that I wanna try. Yes.
I can see Direk Lester smiling when you said that. Thank you so much, Maurice. Kyla, from Mika Geronimo of City Hub, what has your character taught you about having a sense of duty?
Siguro it wasn't just, I didn't just learn that from my character in general, but I think I learned it from the whole show and our characters. I feel like it's such a recurring theme in the show, and especially when you watch the finale, about having a sense of duty. And I think a sense of duty is being able to sacrifice something for the greater good. So for yourself and the greater good, something bigger than yourself.
Actually, it's a recurring theme, especially for your character. Palaging nangyayari, you have to sacrifice lots of things. Lalo na yung mga contracts natin. Okay?
Kami actually, lahat ng characters namin may mga pinagdaanan. Lahat kami may baggage going into our missions. May mga personal agendas din kami, lahat kami, but we all come together, especially in the finale, for the greater good.
That's what we are so excited to see. Thank you, Kyla. Anthony, Tomas.
Hello.
Ano bang trait ni Tomas ang pinakagusto mo at ano naman yung pinakaayaw mo?
Siguro ano ba Tracy Tomas? Siguro yung bad side niya sa mga tao. Kasi meron siyang pag gusto ka niya talaga eh. Pero pag naniningil na siya ng utang, nag-ibang tao na siya pag naniningil siya ng utang. Di ba? Marila na mo yun, nagagalit siya, nahihibulan niya. Pero gusto ko yung love niya. Pag gusto niya yung tao, talagang love niya. Bibigay na. Sasalo siya na suntok para siya.
I think si Daniel would love to add something. Ano Jay? May sinasabi ka ba na...
Lakit ng tanong kay Tomas kasi.
Maraming salamat. Thank you, Anthony. Direk Lester, let's go back to you. Okay. Given that action scenes are hard and tiring to shoot, just like what we mentioned kanina, how do you make sure that everyone in the team keeps up their morale and their energy? Especially in the wee hours, siguro.
Actually, the training, the preparation plays a big part. Again, we several months before the show, we made them fit and they acquired certain amount of skills that is needed for the show. The amount of skills that they got is just not normal skills, but high level skills. Preparing for this, they were able to acquire high level skills of martial arts, of tactical skills. And then sa shoot naman, we make sure they are well rested, they are well prepared, well fed, and yung they carry each other. Pag pagod na, they support each other. One thing I like about the cast is kahit natapos na yung scene nila, hindi sila alis, susuportahan nila yung mga kasama nila. Shoot pa, they would really support each other. Yung moral support is very big from each other. So even ako, I get my energy from them. And my other co-directors and the rest of the production staff, solid yung support. Kasi other than mentally and emotionally draining yung ginagawa, physically, it's really, really tiring. Lalo na we were shooting under extreme weather. For example, in Japan, we were shooting under negative 10 degrees weather, and then in Itogon, we were shooting 42 degrees, 45 degrees under the heat of the sun. So, physically draining. I'd like to thank the whole of the production staff for keeping us alive.
Yeah, even in Europe, Direk, if I remember, may mga time limitations lang na ganun. Diba? Kaya kailangan very consistent, very precise. Yeah, can you tell us more about
It's
that?
very different because we're used to shooting 12 hours, but our 12 hours doesn't include the break. It doesn't include the travel time. Pagdating sa Europe, iba yung working conditions nila. They, basta lumabas na sa hotel, nagbibilang na yung oras ng kasama nila 12 hours. It's part of their working hours once you take off from the hotel. And kasama nila yung travel time pabalik ng hotel and the lunch break. So, sa Europe, we only shoot practically 9 hours a day. But our workload is exactly the same as what we have here. So, talagang kailangan matinding preparation, matinding planning, and we have skeletal crew. We have very, very few crew with us, only 21-man team. And then, yung gaya na na-mention ni Baron, sa team, it's really sobrang high level, skill level ng bawat isa. Lahat, from the actors to the staff, to the PAs, to the camera crew, technical crew, including lahat magaling. Yun na, bawal ng taka. Kasi, so, yun, lahat. I really give my salute and give my appreciation to everyone to making this happen.
Hashtag, and that's trending right now. Okay, maraming salamat for sharing those details na actually yung iba sa amin hindi nakikita.